The National Regulator for Compulsory Specifications is warning consumers to be vigilant against the sale of illegally refurbished geysers. According to the NRCS, the sale of these geysers has been on the rise since 2020. The regulator says they do not meet the mandatory specifications. It says the geysers appear to be cheaper at a glance but pose a significant risk to households. Then the NRCS says the geysers are prone to increased risk of electric shock, water leaks, acid exposure and inadequate insulation, leading to higher electricity bills for consumers. SABC News economics reporter Nosipo Khadebe has more.
We're here in Pretoria, where we've just heard from the National Regulator on Compulsory Specifications that it's ramping up its awareness around the sale of illegally refurbished geysers. Now, according to the NRCS, these geysers pose a significant risk to households. That includes the increased risk of electric shock, as well as higher electricity bills, and that's as a result of poor insulation from these type of geysers. Now, the sale of these geysers has been on the rise since 2020, according to the NRCS. But to give us a better understanding of this issue and how consumers can make themselves aware of these issues, I'm joined now by the acting CEO of the NRCS, that's Duncan Mutengwe. Duncan, a very good day and welcome to the program. Talk to us about this problem and how you are planning to, educate consumers around this issue.
Thank you very much, Nozipo, and greetings to the viewers out there. This is a serious issue that we have identified in terms of the scope of the work that we do. As you already know, our responsibility is about protecting consumers from harmful products. So this program is all about making sure that the geysers that we are finding out there in the market that are refurbished should actually be removed and stopped from being sold, because they cause harm, and also they are very dangerous in the manner that the households can find themselves in a situation where there are explosions in the house, electric shocks, as well as leakages. So the program is all about us reaching out to the consumers and advising them that the only products that are supposed to be bought should comply with the NRCS requirements. It is for the consumers to make sure that when they go out to these retailers of geysers, they request as to whether the products have got a letter of authority issued by the NRCS, which guarantees the safety of these products. But the refurbishment geysers, we have found out through the processes that they have not really been tested according to the robustness of the standards that are required, and therefore consumers should refrain from purchasing such geysers.
Now, you've been on increased raids as a result of the sale of these illegally refurbished geysers. Talk to us about the scale of that problem now that you've ramped up clamping down on them.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think just about a few weeks ago, we went out on a serious campaign to go out and do what we'll refer to as market surveillance. And we have realized that we have found quite a lot of geysers that were refurbished to the value of around 400,000 that we were able then to remove from the market, and such products are lined up to be destroyed through the provisions of the legislation that we enforce.
Any specific areas where this problem is prone?
So far we can say it's actually all over, but what we have in terms of the facts that we have from the reports that we got, it has been around the Gauteng area, but that does not necessarily mean that in other rural areas such is not happening. So we have a program just to make sure that we, because we are mainly based in Gauteng as the head office, and we have offices in Cape Town, Durban, as well as PE. But we find it very difficult to reach out to rural areas, and that is where this program comes in handy, to go and get more and more of the findings with regards to such non-compliances.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for your time, Duncan. As you heard it there, the acting CEO of the NRCS just outlining the scale of the problem around those illegally refurbished geysers that sell, a nationwide problem. Nosipho Khatebe, SABC News, Johannesburg.